So with iPhones, Samsung, the Google phone, those all have really great cameras nowadays. So professional photography when trying to sell a home isn't really necessary anymore, right? Well, spoiler alert, you're wrong. But stick around and I'll tell you why. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. My name's Ryann Carroll. I'm a licensed real estate broker here in Portland, Oregon with Portland Diggs Real Estate. And yes, we're again talking about real estate today, but I cover a ton more than that on my channel. So pop over to my channel page, make sure you subscribe, click that little bell so that you don't miss anything that I've got coming. And for sure, comment, share, like your favorites so that I know what you're liking and what you're not liking. But let's go ahead and get into it. The reason that this particular topic came up is because I've been talking with a few friends on this subject lately, and I've been seeing more and more often in our MLS locally here in Portland, but I'm sure that it's happening across the nation, that more agents are taking photos with their phone, and it is really bumming me out. Why is professional photography really important? Well, I'll start with throwing some data points at you to answer that question. 99% of millennials are online when they are shopping for homes, at least before they're going around and getting in properties. Similarly, baby boomers numbers are 90% and older generations are still showing 70%. The reality is people aren't picking up newspapers anymore to be shopping for homes, and it's only going to get more and more true. These numbers are based on the latest National Association of Realtors numbers. I'm not making these up, but are you really willing to risk not standing up to the competition or appearing less attractive to at least those other homes that are similar or within the same criteria as yours, especially when rates are this low and buyers are out hunting? All in all, in the majority of cases, homes are going to sell faster and for more money if you have professional photography. And it makes sense if you think about it. Even if it is just 10% of what would otherwise be potential buyers that are looking past your listing because of the photography, are you really, again, willing to risk losing those eyes, that interest on your home, hoping that within that 90%, you get the best, the most out of one of those buyers? It's not the gamble that I would choose to take. Now, I fully understand the temptation. We're walking around with great cameras in our pockets everywhere we go nowadays. Beyond the more robust equipment, what does a professional photographer bring to the table? Well, quite a bit actually. They're going to know a ton about shooting interiors, which is a lot more complicated than I think people give it credit for. Try it out on your own home. Try to do your very best to take the best photos possible. Unless you're a photographer yourself by trade, I would be surprised if they are comparable, and that's not because I have any lack of faith in you. I like to think of myself as a pretty decent Instagram, iPhone photographer, but I would never, for any of my clients, opt to take photos personally rather than hiring a professional. Some of these details that are particularly challenging in interiors are getting the right composition. A house is made up of 4 walls, and it is easy to make that feel small if you don't know what you're doing and closed off. And that's not what someone really wants in a home when they're at least looking at it online. They're gonna know about lighting, which again is another really big challenge, particularly in some of these older homes that don't have a ton of natural light coming in. They're going to know things like, put that toilet seat down. Put the toilet seat down in the photos. Just do it. They're gonna have tidying tips. They're going to open all of the blinds. They know exactly what to do with any given space to make it look as great as possible. And then in post-production, make that photo really shine as much as it can so that your home does seem very attractive to the most amount of buyers out there. Now, I work at a full service brokerage. I made that choice specifically because that's the kind of brand I would like to have on a personal level, and because I think it is genuinely in everyone's best interest if trying to sell a home to go with a full service brokerage. I mention this in particular because when you hire an agent that works for a full service brokerage like myself, we are going to be paying for those professional photography up front with my own dollars, as well as my marketing materials and efforts. That's coming out of my pocket, and I am doing so because I believe that I will be able to, in fact, sell your home. I'm taking that gamble. I'm betting on myself with those dollars. Ask yourself, when considering hiring someone that is going to be doing minimal work, lower quality product, do they really believe that they are going to be able to sell this home, or are they in the habit of collecting listings rather than selling properties? If your home does not sell, however, then I do not get reimbursed for those dollars. The risk sits with me in hiring that professional photography that your house does not sell. I do very much understand trying to minimize expenses, maximizing your return on this home. However, if you are interviewing or considering a discount brokerage or someone that is willing to greatly reduce their fee, first of all, if they're willing to negotiate their rate down, is that really who you want representing you in negotiations? Someone that's willing to not even negotiate strongly for themselves? Not me, sorry, just whatever. But I would guess, and this is what I encourage you to ask, is how and why. Where are they cutting things? Why are they able to offer a lower fee? They're still needing to put food on the table, pay for their bills, just like myself. But most likely what they're going to be cutting is the services that they are providing for you and the quality of those services. Anyway, clearly a tangent, clearly opinionated. So we're getting controversial on this channel nowadays, but I thought it was important to explain. Sure, if you are hiring a brokerage, you're not going to be the one taking care of photos, but if you are shopping around for real estate agents, I just think it's really important to be asking these questions so that you know where those dollars are going before the dollars that I take home in order to put food on the table, pay my own mortgage, and so on. And that's really all I wanted to talk about today. I know it was a pretty short one. I appreciate you being here and hanging around. And let me know, like I said, I know that this is more of an opinionated video and mildly controversial depending. Maybe you are an agent that believes strongly in photos. Comment below and let me know your thoughts. I would love to engage with you about this particular topic. Clearly, I've got some opinions and feelings. So like this video if you liked it, in fact, and again, subscribe so that you don't miss anything. New videos pop up every single Thursday. You are awesome. I love speaking with you today, and until next time, as in next Thursday, take where you live. I might have to be leaving now. What time is it? Cool.